What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another segment of Soul Talk, and you're on with the Dark Prophet. So today, right, the topic of my conversation is going to be "Don't ever call me lazy." That's the title. Don't ever call me lazy. You see, today I was not supposed to shoot today, but there was just some things I saw and I decided I might as well shoot. So how did the title come about? I'm going to get to it. Last year when the president referred to we the youths as lazy people, it caused a lot of stir. People got angry, young people got angry because they know how hard they work. Whether it's in school or whether at your job, whether at any area of human endeavor you find yourself, you know how hard you work, especially for the younger generation. So when he called us lazy, a lot of people got mad at it. So now, and today, I heard somebody say, "Oh, we are a lazy generation," And so that kind of ticked me off, because first time when Big Buhari said it, I just kept quiet. But now, I think I need to address it so that people can watch this and see how I feel about the issue. You see, is the goal of a parent, the goal of a parent is to teach the younger ones, the next generation, the right thing to do. They're supposed to show them the road and say, "Oh, do this, do that. Make sure you don't do this," because they have been there before. They have been where you want to be. So it's their role to guide you so you can be where they are, which is obviously a position you envy. So that is what they're supposed to do. But it's quite unfortunate when you look at this this generation, right? This generation now put us down, when they say, "Oh, we are lazy," "Oh, we don't know the value of work," and all the negative things they always throw at our generation. It's kind of messed up, to be sincere. It's kind of messed up. It's like you being a big brother and then insulting your little brother, it's not the right thing to do. So, and what I've come to understand, the reason why the older generation will feel the need to put down this generation is for three reasons. One is either they feel intimidated by the younger generation because they have more opportunities, they have access to more, more opportunities to make money, or they have more access to opportunities that the older generations never had. A good example is like this whole internet stuff, being able to be in Nigeria and know what's going on in China with your phone, right? The other reason, so they will be intimidated and will have a lot of opportunities. And that reason is because a lot of people don't feel good about themselves. They don't feel good about who they are, whatever they accomplished or whatever, right? And they need to put somebody down. They need to laugh at someone's expense, They feel, "Oh, my life is going terrible, so I'm going to pick on this guy. Can't you see? You are so stupid. You don't know how to do this. Can't you see? You are so lazy. You cannot accomplish what I accomplished." So they need to put somebody down. And that reason why the older generation find fault with the younger generation is because is when you find fault, when you're a fault finder, is subtle. What you're trying to do is you are pinpointing the fault of another person so that they don't see your own fault. It's like me picking on someone and say, "Oh, can't you see you're ugly? You don't have the best this, you like this, you like that." So by repeatedly pointing out those things, right, what I do is I create in you the mindset that maybe I'm better than you, maybe I'm perfect. Understand what I'm saying? And you don't have opportunity to look at my flaws because I'm always pinpointing your flaws and you're always talking your feelings that, "Oh, maybe you are not good enough and you need to impress this person." So you never have the opportunity to actually see that I'm flawed too, just like you. So that's the reason why some of these older generations tend to put us down. So the question is now, are we a lazy generation? Now, what I can tell you about this, and I can tell you this for free, is if we are a lazy generation, then I would say the older generation is responsible for it. If we are a lazy generation, the older generation is responsible for that. And why do I say that? The older generation creates the world we live in today. Whether they want to accept that or not accept that, they created the world we live in today. So what we become, what our world has become, the world we live in, we didn't create it, it was given to us. So they are responsible for what happened, for the laziness. Now, so the question is now, are we lazy? Some of us are hardworking. A lot of young youths are entrepreneurial, very hardworking. But there are some, obviously, who maybe they are not so hardworking. So what do I have to say about that? You see, to explain the reason why that is so is because if you look at the way our society is structured now, our society is structured in a very toxic way. You understand? It's structured in a very toxic way. And what do I mean by that is we have taught the young generation that you don't have to work so hard to make a lot of money. You don't have to work so hard. You understand what I'm saying? We've taught them that you don't have to work so hard, that you can do something little and then get 100 million, 100 billion. A good example, you can say, okay, a good example. A good example is Davido. When he asked his friends to donate money, and before he knew it, he had 200 million in his bank account, right? And the example is all these Wizkid, Burna Boy, where they go for shows, then they tell you, oh, they made 200 million on this show, or they have a Maybach in their house, or they have a house in Lekki. And people are like, people are thinking, man, it must be so easy. All they have to do is make one song and they'll be getting all this money, right? Then, look at our Nigerian movie stars too, You become a movie star and before you know it, you can do like 2 or 3 movies and next thing you have a Range Rover. Okay, good example. Another good example is look at this up-and-coming rapper or singer, whatever he calls himself, Portable, right? The guy that made Sazo. He came up, Olamide picked him up, and then the next week he's spraying money, he has a new car, he's moving into a new house. That's the next thing we're going to hear, that he bought a new house. So all these things create in the mindset of the youths that, see, it is easy to make money. You can just make money by, okay, look at this biscuit. It is the best biscuit in the world. His name is Chin Chon Chon Chon, whatever. And once you just do that, if you can make it go viral, people can come and look to you and say, oh, come and be our ambassador. And before you know it, they pay you 100 million. And before you know it, you are a millionaire. A good example again, because how people love examples, is Tunde Ednot, the social media blogger, that Obi Kubana gave 5 million and 6 cows. You understand? So, every day, young people are filled